Welcome and welcome back to Find Natural Hair Rocks, where your search for the very best natural hair, beauty, and lifestyle advice stops. If you haven't subscribed to Find Natural Hair Rocks as yet, go ahead and hit up that subscribe button right there. If you're ambitious, you love natural hair and beauty, and you really just want to become the very best version of yourself. Also, go ahead and hit up that notification bell button so that you can be notified every single time I post a new video, which is usually give or take on Sundays. Now, if you want to see exactly how I achieved this look, then definitely keep on watching. I don't like too much going on with my eyebrows. I do like to make sure that they are kind of laying in the right direction, but at the same time that they're not looking overly done kind of a thing. I know eyebrows are like a big thing right now. There's literally an entire 1 hour to 2 hour process that you can do to get your eyebrows looking the way you want them to look. But for me personally, that's just too much work for eyebrows. I'd rather put that work into the eyeshadow itself. Now I'm gonna go ahead and figure out what base I'm gonna use. So I think for my base, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish. I don't know if I'm gonna do a super dark look today. I've been trying to do super dark looks. So like when I say super dark, I mean something that's more bold. I've been trying to do some bolder looks lately, and for some reason they just all come out like soft glam. So I'm not sure why that's happening. I think I'm gonna do my research and see, and ask my, makeup guru friends what they think. Now, I mean, I'm into makeup for sure, and I do know how to do a look here and there, but I don't know if I would call myself a makeup guru per se. I think my channel is more about lifestyle, the strive to be more movement. So like if you're looking to like level up your life, personal development, personal success, those are the kinds of things that you would come to Find Natural Hair Rocks for. So now that we've got our base, I think that's looking pretty good. I think today I'm gonna be using my Mitchell palette. So this is the Me, Myself, and Mitchell palette. This I purchased in the UK. I got it online. I didn't actually go to the UK, not yet anyways. So I did purchase it online. There's a beautiful dark green coloring that's really moody, really fall, and I think it's gonna look really nice with this dress that I'm wearing today. So here it is right there. I think I'm gonna go in with Maudie. So maybe we'll do Meh as our transition color. And I've got my mirror down here, so if you guys see it come into camera every so often, you guys know why. Now, I don't know how other gurus do it. They have a tendency to like do their makeup and they look directly into the camera, and I don't know how they do it, but like me personally, like I need my little mirror down here. It's very important for me to be able to see exactly what I'm doing. Now, another thing that I see some gurus do, they do one eye at a time. They make that one eye look perfect, and then they go ahead with another eye. I am kind of, low-key OCD, so I'm gonna have to do both and have them looking like what I want it to look like before I move on to the next shade, because yeah, I just can't. I just can't. But how's it going with you guys? How's your Sunday going? How's your weekend? My weekend's been pretty good, you guys. It was very relaxing. I had the opportunity to go and enjoy some karaoke at my mom's place, and that was really nice. And yeah, just kind of kick it, Like I think oftentimes it's so easy to forget that you kind of have to relax a little bit in life, Like you can't just do a whole bunch of work all the time and never ever take time to actually live. And I think, because I'm somebody who's so ambitious, so hardworking, I really do work hard. I mean, I don't talk about it a lot, but girlfriends, your girl is like low-key a workaholic over here. But as much as you work hard, it's so important to have fun too. And so I'm starting to recognize the need to relax. And so it was really nice this weekend to just enjoy family, enjoy, good laughter and good food and music and that kind of a thing, as opposed to just always working. And, we live in a society right now, especially pandemic, where like working is glorified. And, I'm not here to say that you shouldn't work. Obviously you need to work, but I am here to say that, moderation is key. And that's something that I'm trying to work on moving forward. Remember how I told you guys that I was going to go in with Marty? I'm definitely going to go in now that I've got the base color going on that I like. I'm going to go in with Marty. So what I'm going to do, I think I want maximum payoff with this color. So I'm going to stamp it onto my lids and then see where we go from there. Ooh. Okay, I think that's working with the color scheme that I have going on today. Another thing that I see a lot of, people who are much better at this than I am do is they actually like to stamp, they like to tap their brushes off. And like, I kind of did my research to figure out like, why are they always doing that? Like, why is it important to stamp that color off or tap it off rather? And it's because you don't want the fallout to really go on the rest of your look. Like you want to be able to control where the pigment is going. And so for me personally, this particular palette doesn't actually have a lot of fallout, which is fantastic. I mean, I'm tapping it and nothing is coming off of it. So that's really great. But at the same time, I think like just force of habit and like just making sure that whatever is on it comes off is really necessary. Girlfriends, how do you guys feel about you know, applying color to your lids? Like, do you feel comfortable enough with makeup where you're like, yeah, I can master that, I could do that? Or is it still something where you feel, you know, I'm gonna just stick to the basics of a regular color? For me, I think I'm somewhere in between. I don't know how comfortable I feel with color just yet, because like for me, this looks crazy. I'm gonna try to diffuse it, maybe add a color on top. Something needs to blend this. Like this to this is too stark, so I need something over it to kind of, you know, give it a better look. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna focus on deepening the color because I really want this to be a rich green. I don't want it to be a light green. Like I want it super pigmented and super rich. So I don't know how people do that. I'm just trying a thing here. Being totally honest with you guys, my expertise as it relates to natural hair and beauty is definitely more on the natural hair side, but we're working on it. We're definitely working on it. I think a major issue too, in terms of like just getting used to doing makeup again, because when I was younger, like when I say younger, like in my early 20s, I used to wear makeup like this every single day. And then I just stopped out of nowhere. I don't know, like life happened, I got busy, and yeah, you know, law school happened, didn't have time to be doing that anymore. But, you know, now that life has kind of slowed back down a little bit and there's time to do things other than just, you know, work and travel for work, I think that it's kind of nice now to kind of get back into like what I used to really enjoy doing. So I'm looking for a transition shade for this. I tried Monday. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that's a good transition shade? I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it's a little too, actually, you know what? It might work. So let me show you guys what I did or what I'm using. So I am gonna go ahead and use, I think I made the decision to use Monday to transition it. And if it looks bad, literally I'm just gonna take it off because, you know, fails happen. I'm trying to transition the two colors. So like if it looks a little muddy or it looks a little bit less green, that's okay because it's supposed to kind of blend out into the brown. Ooh. It's giving me like a smoky eye. I like it. I actually really like it. Let me do the other side. And I didn't need a lot of it either. So that's Monday. Again, from the Me, Myself, and Mitchell palette. So this is really nice. Just being careful not to drag it over to the light side because, you know, I'm trying to really keep that side light. And then I think all I need to do is diffuse the edges and then it should be fine. I'm actually pretty proud of this look. I do feel like the green could have been a little bit darker. I'm thinking to darken this up, which is Marty, maybe I should go in and add Mafia. What do you guys think? I'm gonna try it on my wrist first. If it looks good on my wrist, then maybe it will look good on my lids. Going in with Marty. So that's what Marty looks like right now. It's a little bit, you know, washed out. And then I'm gonna try to add Mafia on top. Let's see what happens. So on screen, it kind of doesn't look that great. I don't know. A part of me is kind of scared. Like I kind of want to just leave this alone. And maybe, let me diffuse the edges first and then we'll go in with, we'll see if it still should be darkened up a bit. So I'm gonna go in with my 242 Makeup Forever brush. And you guys, I love these brushes. Like these brushes are super soft. They're really nice. And I don't know, I feel like they give me what I'm looking for, you know? So far so good in terms of diffusing that. Now, one of the things that I learned while doing my research on getting back into makeup and just seeing what the makeup vibes are like is that you really want to be using like a light hand when you're doing your diffusing. So you don't want to be holding the brush all the way down here. You want to go ahead and hold the brush a little bit higher up so that you still have control, but at the same time, it's a light touch. Because if you go in and you don't have control and you have a heavy touch, all it's going to do is totally drag the pigment. It's not going to look pretty and it's just going to be too much. So far so good. I'm actually liking it a little bit more now that I've kind of diffused the edges. I do think that I need something to kind of like highlight my underbrow. So I'm going to come out of the Mitchell palette and I'm going to jump into my Heat palette instead. So that's Ounce right there. And I'm just going to go in underneath the brow to kind of just like lift the brow. So I did take quite a bit of pigment. The Urban Decay palette does have a little bit more fallout. Well, a lot more fallout. than the Mitchell palette. So if you guys don't like fallout, then I wouldn't suggest buying this palette. Although the Urban Decay Heat palette is a favorite amongst, like, you know, darker skinned women, black women, you know, melanated women of color, because it's got like, it just has that perfect everyday look that will help you do your makeup really quickly with one palette. So I really, really like it. I use it a lot. I will say that it is my most used palette in my entire collection, as opposed to like some of these brighter looks, like, you know, or these more colorful palettes. Like the palette that I have right now that I use, like, you know, the Me, Myself, and Mitchell palette, I don't really use that too often. Number one, because color can be, like, bright colors can be intimidating, especially if you're getting back into like wearing makeup again. And on top of it, it's not necessarily the most wearable of looks. Like, I personally don't feel 100% comfortable running into work with a full face of like super bright makeup every single day. Like the Urban Decay Heat palette, for me, that has a look that's more wearable, right? So I think I've diffused it enough. I don't think it looks as hard of lines anymore. There's a hard line right there that I don't really like, so I'm gonna try and like see if I can get rid of that. So you guys, I'm fully aware of the fact that, like, you know, this is a new domain for Fine Natural Hair Rocks in terms of doing more makeup and stuff and kind of playing with different looks. Who are your favorite makeup gurus right now? My favorite makeup guru is Mitsuko Blaze, so definitely check her out. I'm gonna recommend her in the comments, not in the comments, in the description down below. Another favorite of mine, I mean, who doesn't love Jackie Aina? So I'm also gonna put her in the description box below. I don't know why I keep on forgetting that. I actually think I like it now. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna go back and bring in that Me, Myself, and Mitchell palette, and I'm going to do my under eyes to see what happens. So I'm going back into Marty. No fallout whatsoever. It's actually pretty crazy when you use like one palette versus the other. It's really, really crazy how little fallout you get, or how much you notice that one has a lot of fallout and the other one has like none. Okay, I think I'm gonna do like a two-tone look at the bottom. Yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment box down below. I'm gonna go in and do the exact same thing on the left eye. Left for me, right for you. Got my trusty mirror down here. I hope you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. Hope this angle's good for you. And if it's not, you guys let me know. My tried and true curlfriends here in the Curlfriend crew, you guys let me know if this is working for you. If it's not, you know, we can always rejig things, because again, like I said it before, I said it, and I'll say it again. Like, we've been here since what, 2020 now, January 2020, like really, like, you know, going strong here on YouTube. I will say that, you know, I'm only here to make videos that you guys actually want to see, like, and good quality videos at that. Like, if you guys are enjoying it, you gotta let your girl know so that I can improve and bring you what you really want. So I like that so far. I do think it could benefit from some more pigment. So I'm gonna go back in and maybe stamp some more pigment onto the green just to bring it out a little bit more. Like, I just want more drama. I want it to be a little bit more, you know, dramatic in comparison to like where it kind of bleeds into a more neutral look. So going back in with Marty, and this time I took quite a bit of pigment. I'm gonna slowly build it up. So let us focus here. There we go. So I'm gonna slowly build it up, and then maybe that will give me the look that I'm looking for. And I am gonna go back in with that underbrow or that under eye to kind of fill in and, you know, give it a better look there. And then once we get the look where we want the look to be, that's when I'm gonna go in and do the rest of the face. So I'm gonna go back into Monday and kind of go in again on top to kind of, you know, give that that's my transition shade, because by itself on top of meh, it was just way too stark. Like, it just did not work. I'm really liking this now. Like, I like how moody it looks. It's giving me like fall, it's giving me drama. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go in back into the under eye. I'm gonna just repeat what's going on at the top and kind of just, you know, do the same at the bottom. So this right here is my precision smudge brush. I like to use my brushes in ways that just feel right for me. This is meant to smudge. I'm using it not as a smudge brush right now, but just to kind of use it as a precision brush, which tells me that I probably need to go and get a precision brush. But all that to say, girlfriends, like, don't feel like you have to use your brushes or use your items in the ways that they were marketed to be used. Like, you don't have to buy a particular brush for every single thing that you do with your makeup. Like, oftentimes I do feel like things can be reused. You can save your coin. If you guys want to know how much I care about saving coin, then definitely go ahead and check out the link. I'll leave a link right there to my last passive income video so that you can see just how serious I am about saving money. Like, we can look good and have money too. Like, we don't have to be spending all our coin all the time, you know? I don't think I needed that transition color. I think it's looking very nice without it, because if I had put the transition color at the bottom, then I do feel like I would have ended up with like a really dark under eye, and I'm not looking for dark under eye. Now that that's done, what I will do is go ahead and clean up my corners. I just finished going in with my, this is the Revlon Colorstay Liquid Liner. And you guys, I've been using this for years to do my liner. They've come out with so many different products over the years, and I've always come back to the Revlon Colorstay Liquid Eyeliner again and again and again. And I've got it in the blackest black, and that's what I'm wearing right now. So really happy with the look. I think it looks gorgeous. One thing that I forgot to do that I'm gonna go ahead and do right now is I'm just gonna line my lids. So I am going for a more dramatic look. So this is the Urban Decay. This is their Demolition. It's a glide-on eye pencil for waterproof, and it's long-lasting. So I'm gonna go in with the under eye to do that, the waterline right there. So nice. You see how that just gave like depth? Like this side has depth. This side has it looking good too, but like I just feel like it gave me a little bit more drama, which is what I'm going for, of course. So I'm actually gonna see what happens when I drag the pencil all the way. What you want to do is you want to start with like short strokes with your pencil, and then you can kind of, you know, connect the dots on the eye. I love that. I love that. That looks so good. So that's the look for the eyes. I think the eyes are done. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face now. I always like to do this part, you know, final or last, leave it to the end, because I do feel like when you leave the rest of your face to the end, it kind of gives you a more clean cut look. So any fallout that's still there, you can clean up any of the, you know, sharp pin lines and stuff like that. So for my concealer, I'm gonna go with the Born This Way. This is the multi-use, it's a sculpting concealer. I'm just gonna go ahead and create like the little triangle underneath the eyes to brighten that area up. Apply it to my face, any of the areas that I kind of just want to darken up or lighten up a bit, bring some more light to. Now I'm gonna get my trusty beauty blender. I've already gotten it with water, so let's go ahead and just blend that out. Oh, that's blending so nicely. I love this. And if you guys are the same complexion as me or similar to me, a good place to start if you're looking for a good concealer is, this is the Butterscotch from Born This Way. So now that I'm going to the under eyes, I'm gonna just flip it and use the end of it that's a little bit more easier to get underneath there. They did start selling, I noticed, some smaller beauty blenders, which is perfect for what I'm doing right now. The only thing I don't like is the price. The big one, which is what I have, is $26 Canadian. And then the smaller one that they just started selling, that they just came out with, is like $22. So I'm just like, that's not that much cheaper. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I do feel like if you're gonna get something that's smaller, it should be cheaper. Like, I don't see why I would pay pretty much the exact same price for something that's much smaller. Like, when I say it's much smaller, girlfriends, it's like literally almost like half the size. I'm not even kidding you guys. Like, ridiculous. Oh my gosh, I really, really, really like this look. Oh, I really like it. I really like it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to blend that out. So I do want to blend out just underneath, add some light to underneath my lips. And I don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. Y'all, I'm so excited for the upcoming Sephora sale. You know, they have their annual sale. One thing that I did notice though is that they always act like they don't have good sales throughout the year. It's a lie. They do have good sales throughout the year. They just want you to purchase things now. Or, you know, when they're having their annual sale, because it's like a big hoopla thing, and, you know, there's a bunch of marketing and gurus are talking about it and stuff like that. But you don't have to do that. You can definitely still get good deals like outside of the annual Sephora sale. So don't let them lie to you. Okay, so now that my face is sufficiently highlighted, I'm gonna go ahead and I think today I want to work with liquids. So today I'm gonna use my liquid bronzer. I'm gonna use my Fenty matchstick. Here it is right here. This is the Fenty matchstick. And you know our girl Rihanna always comes through. I'm gonna use the Truffle. This is the matte skin sticks in Truffle. There it is right there. There we go, Truffle. So I'm gonna go in and just choose the areas of my face that I want to be contoured. I like using the 3 method. Go ahead again. Lovely. Do my nose. There we go. Just to give it a little bit definition, camera definition. I'm just gonna blend it in. The thing I like about Fenty, like, it's become a cult at this point. Like, I think everybody likes Fenty. But the thing that I really like about Fenty is the fact that, like, number one is our girl Rihanna, and, you know, you gotta support, especially as a fellow Caribbean girl. I also like the fact that, you know, she is really true to herself. Like, I feel like, you know, nobody can kind of come for Riri. Nobody, and she's not trying to be anybody's perfection, nothing like that, which is really, really nice. Like, you know, she's a normal girl just like you and me. So I'm gonna go ahead and just blend the nose in. And then, yeah, this is a really nice look today. I'm feeling it. I was scared of this look at first because I was just like, oh, I don't think it's gonna come out nice. And it came out so nice. So I think I'm gonna try to highlight under here a little bit better. I feel like it's a little bit lopsided almost. Could be just a lighting thing too, but there you go. There we go. Much better. Much better. Let's go in and just give that. And the Beauty Blender is amazing for using liquids. Like, oh, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and I think I want to, I want to highlight. I'm thinking to either add like a highlight here, or I might go for, you know, more of a highlighted cheek in terms of like sparkle. What do you guys think I should do? Let me know in the comment box down below. You know what? Let's go. Let's keep it Fenty, and let's go for. I'm gonna use Rum. So this is from the same matchstick. All right. So for this, we're just gonna go exactly where we want our highlight to sit. I kind of like the highlight when it's like this, but I also like it when it's like that. So I think today I'm gonna just do it like this. I'm gonna bring it in a bit. Do the same here. I like. And then, of course, we're gonna blend it in because, you know, walking around like this looks crazy. All right, let's just blend that. Blend that as well. Oh, you know who else I also love? Shout outs to my girl LQ Love, LaQuisha. Her videos are fire. I absolutely love them. Okay. All right. I'm really feeling this, you guys. Really, 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 really feeling this today. In terms of, I think I do want a little bit of color. I kind of want like a bronze look though. Like, I want a brown look. I don't think I want to add color in addition to what's already there. I don't want it to be too, like, I still want it to be wearable if I need to leave the house and go out today. So this is Blunt. It's a matte powder finish from MAC, and I've had it forever. Like, this is what it looks like. It's definitely had better days. We're gonna see if we can get it to work today. I don't know. Y'all pray for me on this one because I've been forcing this to work, and yeah, I don't know. I think she's almost done with me. All right, so let's go in on the cheeks. Your cheeks don't always have to be red. I think that they can also be brown sometimes, and I think that looks just as nice, especially for the fall, right? Like, so I'm just go in. Ooh, this is nice. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it too much now. I'm feeling it way too much now, curl friends. I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm also gonna go in and just maybe contour my nose a little bit. Like, I do want just a little bit more light on my nose. So I am gonna use Caramel, again by Fenty, to just add something to the nose. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in, of course, with the beauty, I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Blender, and I'm gonna just blend that out a little bit more as well. So you just wanna, you know, just blot it in there type of a thing. Done. And that is giving me a very nice look. I love it so much. I haven't even applied lashes yet, you guys. Like, the thing about lashes is this. Like, I do like to apply lashes, but I feel like they always have a tendency to fall off. So, and it doesn't matter what glue I use, it doesn't matter what technique I use, it always tends to fall off. So that's the reason why I don't really wear lashes a lot. Not because I don't like the way it looks. It looks amazing. It's more because it just falls off and it's annoying. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply mascara to the look. Now I'm looking over here because all my makeup is on this side and I don't know where it is right now. Where is my mascara? Where is, oh, there it is. Ugh. Okay, there we go. So I bought this cute little pack from Sephora and it's really nice. Like, it looks like this. Mascaras that are really popular, you get a whole bunch of them. So I got like 5 of them. And then it comes in this little pack. I don't have the little, it was like a little card on it to tell you like what mascara is what, how it works, all that stuff. Don't have it anymore, but it gave the opportunity to try different mascaras and to see what you truly like without like wasting off all your money. Anywho, I did get to try a bunch of them. I tried Ilia, I tried Marc Jacobs, I tried Lancome. What else was in there? I think there was like a big fat lash one or something like that. And then I ultimately decided on the Lancome one, which is this one. It's called Monsieur Big. That's what it's called. And you know, I like it because it gives me volume. Like if you've got fine natural hair like myself, volume is welcomed whenever whenever you're dealing with any hair on your body that you want to you know, emphasize. And so yeah, like this one I really liked it because it gave the volume. I feel like it does give that that kind of drama that you're looking for if you're not somebody who likes wearing lashes every single day. So this look is so fire. A part of me feels like I should go ahead and apply some lashes to it just to give it a little something more. I don't know, you guys, your girl's lazy. And on top of it, I don't want them to fall off. Like, it's just so embarrassing. Like, who wants to be in the streets rocking a really gorgeous look and then it falls off? Like, nobody at all. I'm trying to think if I want to warm up the cheeks a little bit more. I think I will. I'm just gonna warm it up a little bit more. I like warm cheeks. That's pretty. I like warm cheeks. Okay, I'm just gonna drag it up a little bit. And then, in terms of, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a second coat of mascara, again with the same Lancome one. There we go. Just apply that. And see if I even need to have lashes again. Which, to be quite honest with you guys, I don't think I need it. Like, I really don't. Like, I'd rather just not deal with lashes today. Like, I don't have the strength or the patience for it today. So, in terms of the lippy, I'm gonna go with something a little less dramatic with the lippy. I'm gonna do taupe. I like taupe. Is this taupe? No, this is Persistence. Look at Persistence, you guys. Like, Persistence is super finished. Persistence is done with me. Should I force her to work? I think I should. Oh my goodness, this is my old taupe. You guys, I love a nude lip. Like, nude lips, to me, they just allow like the perfect base to do crazy looks with. So I've got another taupe right here. Here it is. That's from MAC. Shout outs to MAC for making some of the most beautiful lipsticks ever. This one is a matte lipstick, and she definitely goes on matte. So let's just apply her. I like her. I like her a lot. She's looking good. She's looking really good. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my final touch. So this is the Urban Decay, the All-Nighter Spray. I'm just gonna give it a spritz to keep my makeup in place. It smells so good. And it looks good too. So, curl friends, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment box down below. If you're feeling this vibe, you're feeling this look, definitely go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Keep it locked on Fine Natural Hair Rocks. This is your go-to spot for natural hair, beauty, and lifestyle content, especially if you're one of those people who are ambitious, you want to strive to be more, you just want to be the best version of yourself no matter what. I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.